Rolling, baby. Here we go.
All right, what's happening? Oh, stop. There we go. All right, that was the craziest start of a show ever. So without boring you with the details, when you start one of these, there's a little scale that goes to 100%. And once it hits 100%, then the go live button pops up. Well, as Mom and I were prepping, I noticed it's stuck on 99. So I kept refreshing. I changed from this computer to this computer. I changed from Chrome to Safari. Nothing would work. It kept sticking on 99. And so I was just going to give up totally. Then luckily I saw Margaret Collier, Texas Gal Treasures, go live. And I'm like, what if I just start a fresh one and just go live instantly? And that worked. So sorry, everyone. I hope everyone made it over. I did put the link in the Facebook group. So if you got a friend and they're like, where the hell's going on? Please share the new link with them. I'm so sorry about that, but out of my control.
Yeah, one of those things we're going to do.
But hey, I found a way around it. I got to tell Margaret later it was thanks to her I didn't give up, because I was about to say, all right, no show today. But if she could go live, so could I somewhere.
That's good. That's good. Glad to see you, honey.
All right. Well, I see 63 of you moved over, so thank you. I hope. What's going on now?
We getting feedback?
I think we're gonna need headphones, Ma.
All right.
Yep. And the technical difficulties.
I still love you.
Pause.
I'll be right with you. Yeah, me too.
Oh my God, I hear myself.
All right.
Yeah, we're fixing it. We have echo.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna blame all this on YouTube today.
Oh.
None of this is my fault.
I mean, you don't have to blame it on Mom for a change. Woo-hoo.
No, Mom, no Jay. It's only YouTube. So to YouTube, I bang my head here. Yeah, jerks.
There you go. Should we introduce ourselves? Just in case there's
somebody.
Hey,
let's start. Let's start the show now. Hey, welcome to a Sunday edition of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being thrifty over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
And I'm Peg.
Hey, we made it.
I know. Can we hear?
I got sweats. Geez, that was crazy.
I'm sorry. I was having a hard time getting my ears things filled in. Oh, well, how's
everyone? Thanks for joining us. Sorry about all that, but real quick before we get into it, I wanted to show you the shirt Mom got me for Christmas. I'm the proud son of a freaking awesome mom, and yes, she bought me this shirt.
Yeah. I had to do it. And I'm wearing my little Valentine shirt today in honor of Valentine's coming up on Tuesday.
Aww.
All you sweethearts out there. My son's a sweetheart. You know how much I love him.
Aww. All right, let's talk our 50% off sale. So let's back up. For those of you who don't know, maybe you're just tuning in, maybe you just found us on YouTube. Hey, that's cool. YouTube. And I've been told I've been doing it wrong, so the image must flip. So underneath my mom's head here should be the subscription button, according to what I've been told. And this is the like button. So hit those two things. And if they're opposite, they're opposite. Oh, yeah. I do see how it is flipped. Yes. Now I'm watching myself. I never watch.
Okay.
So Mom and I do a show aimed at the senior seller, but can be for everybody, because I know that all our viewers are varying ages, and they all learn something from us. But we do tend to go a little bit slower because I know my mother and I know other seniors. Slow is good. She was asking me questions beforehand that I just did a webinar, and I'm like, watch the webinar, learn it.
I got through it though.
You did.
I did. I did my trial and error, so I did good.
So I told Mom she needed to have a sale and clean out some stuff, and this was a while ago. And so recently she ran she ran a 50% off sale a couple of weeks ago and did killer on it. And probably some of you are going, 50% off sale? Hell no, I would never do that.
Right. Well, it was time to clean house.
It was.
Yeah.
And Mom had one result, and I had a little bit of different results. So, Ma, why don't you share your results with us and refresh where you were and what you did?
Okay. All right. So my thought process was a lot of people have gotten money for Christmas gifts. And so I assumed, they would still be shopping pretty well after the holiday. So I decided to do mine the week following the holidays. So it was right after New Year's. And I did it for 7 days. And I went 50% off of almost everything in my store. Items at the time. And I did everything but my buyer's carolers. I just recently listed those, so I didn't want to, go on with the with putting my sale on that. So other than that, I did 50% off of everything. I didn't care. I got a lot of old stuff here, and I was ready to, clean house. So it on a Friday, yeah, I think it was a Friday. And over the weekend, I mean, I tell you guys, my phone never quit dinging, dinging, dinging. I mean, it was, Dad and I just looked at each other. We'd be sitting there, and then all of a sudden, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm going, oh my God. So we really did well. I ran it for the week. I know some of you that saw my post of doing $3,000 for the month, which was one of my biggest months ever. But in 1 week, in gross profit, net profit, I should say, I did $1,500 on the sale. And I know there's a lot of people that came back with lowball offers, even on top of the 50%. But if it was an old item that I had before, I took it. Some of them I counted just a little bit with, back and forth. But if it was anywhere near an item, especially if it was a year or older in my store, I said, it's out of here. It's got to go. And so I didn't care. I wasn't that fussy. I pretty much accepted almost everything, even on the low ball offers, because I was still making money. I told the group that I did not lose money on anything I sold.
Nothing.
So I made something. Nothing.
Nothing.
Not one ended up in the hole. So, I was thrilled with that. And it worked for me, you guys. I didn't care. I was ready to move a lot of product, and it did really well for me.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you real quick. We've talked about this before, but I'll give you the quick version. So you're in my seller hub. You go on the markdown manager. Create a sale now. Mom and I both did the same. Didn't do everything. Most things, because there's a couple things that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
50%. So call your sale 50%. Choose your date. So I'll do one right now. 50%, and then this is where you go. See where it says select listings individually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everyone's hearing that echo. Crap.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything on my end, honey.
Oh, I hear it bad. In my head. I thought it was just me.
Oh.
All right, hang on.
Okay. Just not our day, I guess, today, everybody. We're trying. Any luck? No good?
I take you didn't hear me there?
No, I did not. I hear you now.
Now.
Is it feedback that they're getting, honey? Or an echo?
Hello. You hear me now?
I hear you.
Still echoing.
Yeah, now I do hear the echo too. Is it that bad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I know we got a lot of great feedback from everyone in regard to my 50% off sale on our post. My gosh, we had great conversation going. I know a lot of you got, I think, a little bit. I'm just trying to carry on for you.
It's still echoey, isn't it?
A little bit. Like I say, especially if you have older merchandise in your store, definitely put that on the 50% off sale. I would. Wish I could see the chat. I can't see the chat. I still need to buy another monitor, Jay. Yes? I can't hear you. No. Nope.
You talk while I try and figure this out.
Okay. All right. I was just continuing on with the 50% off sale on the great post that we had with everyone, and there was a lot of great feedback. A lot of you had some great success, and I'm so happy to see that. Some of you did a little more picking and choosing. Like I said, don't be afraid, guys. I mean, just especially if you've got older merchandise to try and get rid of, just sell it. You'll be surprised how quickly it adds up. Don't be afraid to take those lowball offers, even if it is below the 50% off, as I did, because like I say, it just moved. I did not count up how many items I sold. I do have another sale going that I just started, so I will be talking about that in a little bit, just to kind of give you an idea of what's been happening since I started the second one. So, we'll try and follow up with that. A lot of you saw my post that I was out in a blizzard the other day going thrifting. So we will hopefully get to show you what I did thrift. And actually, it turned out to be a good haul. So I hope we can get to that for you. If not, maybe I'm carrying the show by myself today. The thing is, I guess I'm going to have to invest in that computer or the extra monitor. I thought maybe Jason was going to get it for me for Christmas, but I didn't get that because I cannot see the chat. So any of you out there that are giving me messages, I'm so sorry I can't see them. But anyways, I've hit 2 good home estate sales. So I do have some goodies to show you guys today. And Jason's trying, it looks like a new headphone. So we'll see if that's going to work. So sorry, guys. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yep, I hear you.
Nah, still an echo.
Well,
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Nope. Try that.
Hello? Nope. Bummer, honey.
Let's try that.
Oh, that's good.
Nope.
That sounds better. No, it sounded better to me.
Is everyone still hearing me on echo? Yes.
They are? Because I'm not at all. You're even better than you were before.
Hello? You hear me?
I hear you.
Damn it. Yeah, Chicago. I know that. I don't understand why the bottom one isn't working. All right, I got no idea. Keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Oh, well, Lizzie, what else can I cover? I can cover pancake breakfasts in Ohio. In my part of the woods, it's maple syrup country, and our pancake breakfasts are starting this month every Sunday. And I haven't hit one yet, but we usually go to one of our high schools and do that. So that's always fun. Is anybody doing anything special for Valentine's? We don't usually. So a lot of good movies lately. We saw the movie Gold, which was okay with Matthew McConaughey.
Hello?
Yep, there. Any better?
I think I'm still echoing.
No, I don't think you are.
I think I am.
But you're at a funny angle with the camera.
I know.
Okay. All right. Just saying it.
All right, hey, let's go to your haul. I'll keep working on this.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to start with the stuff that, let me pull myself up here, guys, on screen. I'm going to start with the stuff that I did, not the one that I just went out in the blizzard last week, but the week ago, and which was also nasty weather that day that I went out. This was an estate sale that a woman, the older mom had passed away, who was in her late 90s, and they were just cleaning house. And so everything in the clothing department that I looked at was $1. And I know that the ugly Christmas sweaters have kind of gone by the board, but I couldn't pass these up for $1. So there's that. And the label is Victoria Jones, but it's in awfully nice condition. And for $1, I thought, well, I definitely could at least get $20 for this, if not more. So that was that one. And then this one is by Lisa Ashley, everybody. And it's got like different colored bows all over it. It's in quite nice condition for $1. You know, guys, it's hard to pass these up. Now, let's go back to the 1980s, everybody. Anybody remember these jogging suits? Because I had them. And I see that they're selling quite well. The brand name on this one is Casual Isle. And I looked these up. I paid $2 for this, though. This was $2. And they're selling anywhere from $30 to $50, everyone. So keep your eyes open for these because they are selling pretty well. And my score there, this one, I went back the second time. I missed it the first time, you guys, and I went back the second time, and I found this Pendleton poncho. I saw it hanging in the corner, but I didn't, you know, just took a quick gander, and then I went back and found it and happened to take a look again, and I know my label's here somewhere, if I could find it. There it is. Okay, let me see if I can get this up on screen for everybody. So there's my Pendleton label. So this was $1. So, you know, I haven't had time to research it, but, you know, I'm sure I'll be able to get $40, $50 for this, maybe more. I'm not even sure because I have not pulled this one up yet, but got the fringe on the bottom, as you can see. But I know most vintage Pendleton does sell pretty well. And I picked this up for $1. And this is an early one, guys. This was made by the woman who passed.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, I hear you.
Still echoing.
Is it? Okay.
Okay, everyone who's messaging me, I've always logged it twice on every show I've ever done. That's not it. I know what I'm doing on that aspect. And there,
Yeah.
see, I only got one of me. Crazy echo. All right,
Bummer,
keep going,
bummer.
Ma. Keep going, Ma.
Keep going. Okay. So this is a beautiful granny Afghan made by this lady. You know, it doesn't have the black background that a lot of them do, but she went with a cream background. But for $1, I'm probably going to look around $30 to $40 for the granny Afghan. So that was that. Okay. And let me see if there's anything else that came from that sale. Yes. I found a Christmas CD. In fact, Jason and I just did some scanning on it. I paid $1/4 for this CD, and the cheapest I can see on Amazon right now is going for $24. So I finally think I might have a winner, but I haven't listed it yet. So, you know, I'll have to try and get that up. This was actually in the package. I've taken it out so you can see it, but this was the package, you guys, right here. And it is a compact. You know, we just had our gal on giving us great information about compacts. I don't think it's all that old, but it is brand new in the package. And it's one of those that when you open it, it lights up. I know it's hard to tell on the screen here, but, you know, it does have the batteries that make it light up. So that was only $1/4. So, you know, you hate to pass up things for $1/4. You never know. Okay, now, Nadine, if you are watching I'm switching gears, guys. Now I'm going to the house that I did last Friday in the snow blizzard. Okay. So there was this whole basket full of thread in the cones, you know, most of them unused. And if Nadine is out there, I have to thank Nadine again. I have done some research on these. I might need some more help with exactly how to list them. I've kind of done some reviewing. It seems that for the whole basket, I paid $2 for the whole basket, and it looks like anywhere from $9.99 a spool to around $15.99 a spool, everybody. So, you know, I still have to do a little more homework on those, but a bunch of different colors in here. Okay, then in the room with all the clothing, I probably could have spent more time with all the clothing.
Hello? Hello?
Yep, I hear you.
Still echoing.
Okay.
Everyone still hears that echo, yes?
Do they? Yeah. How come I don't hear it, honey? I wonder.
It makes no sense, but
Yeah. probably could have spent more time with all the clothing.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello? Okay, keep going.
Not as bad.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, all right. So then also in that same room with all the clothing, she had some nylons that were unused. These are a couple of pairs of panties. You know, these are pantyhose by Hanes, so I grabbed those. And then she has some fashion pantyhose with the rhinestones on them, so a little bit of decoration. But the best one in that haul, and these were all a quarter a piece, everyone, were the danskin tights. I've got this listed, and I'm already getting a lot of looks, and I think we have it up for 20 bucks. So, you know, getting a lot of looks on the old danskin tights because these were from the 80s. Still has the original tag on it. As you can see, I think, what is that? May Company. So back when May Company's long gone, as we know on that. Okay, from the same house. This paint by number is a quarter. And this is a kind of a neat one. I've never really seen this picture before. This is like a fishing village or a whaling village in New England. So it's pretty nice. And that was a whole quarter, different shape too. And then in another room were these paint by numbers. There's some roses and
Hello? Hello?
the tulips. Hello?
It's echoey still. It's echoey still.
Is it?
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
And for these, I paid $2.50 each. Now, I thought this was funny, you guys. I'm looking at them, you know, and I'm holding them in my hand, and the guy, some fella comes over to me. He says, "Oh, those are no good. Those are pressed board." And I said, "Do you know what these are?" And he says, "They're just a painting." I said, "They're paint by numbers from the 50s and 60s." He had no clue. Of course, he was a lot younger than Mom, and but you know, he thought that I was buying junk. Well, little does he know that these will probably each sell for between 20 and 30 bucks. So for $2.50 each, that would be a good deal there.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello.
Kill myself. Kill myself.
No good, huh? No good.
Hello? 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 Hello?
No, honey. Bad. I hear you.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go into a couple. Those of you who saw my pictures that I posted of my haul, these were in the back of the car. I'm going to show you one, but I did buy a pair. Be on the lookout for these, you guys. They sell for really good money. This is an old time plastic light up. Well, I guess I'd call it a lantern. But, you know, they all the holidays had them way back in the 50s and 60s when I was growing up. I do remember these. So I bought the pair for $10, $5 a piece. I'm going to sell them as a pair, and I'm probably going to list them between 70 and 100 bucks. They bring in really good money. You can find the Easter bunnies, anything to do with Easter, Christmas, Halloween. They're out there. So, and you can always tell the old ones by the plug. Here, let me get this up here for you. This is definitely an older plug, and the other one is even in worse. Looked even older, but I'm sure they came from the same era. But they work. They light up. In fact, wait a minute. Maybe I can light this up for you. And most of them, you know, do light up. So make sure you test them, you know, when you're out there, because I had him unwind the cord and plug in for me. Let me get to this. Hold on, guys. There we go. So there you are, all lit up, which is cool. So yes, be on the lookout for these. If you can get any of them cheap enough, they will definitely bring you some good money on the return, everyone. Okay. All right. Now, as some of you might have seen in the back of the car, well, I'll get to those in a little bit. Let's switch over to some of this. I was in the basement. The basement, I mean, it was so loaded with stuff, you guys. You know, one of those that you can barely walk through without knocking something over. And I was down in a little tiny corner of the basement, tons of stuff on the shelf. And I was looking and looking, and I saw this kind of stuck way in the back. This is a brewmaster, still new in the box. And here it is. You know, just a cute little teapot, brand new. And on the bottom, it still has the stickers, of course. And I know you can't really see that, but it does say Japan up in here. And I think it's Lobiko, Japan. So, can't hate that. That's going to be a good one. We paid 50 cents for this, and I'm going to put this up for around 20 bucks. So it's a cute little electric teapot. I hear you. How's it sound?
Still echoey. It makes no sense.
Oh, my goodness gracious. What is that all about, huh?
I'm on Stacy's account now on her phone. It makes no sense.
Because you sound fine to me. I don't understand that, honey. Crazy.
I'm going to take a hammer to everything.
What happened? I don't see you now. I just see a picture of you and Nay.
Hello?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Ay.
You want me to continue or?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Then up in one of the bathrooms, and Regan had gone through it real quick, and he said, I don't see nothing in there. Well, I went back through. I always have to cover his tracks. You never know. But I did find these vintage bottles of Aquanet. Still has the tag on it. And I don't know what store it is. It just has, pricing, but the bottle is full and brand new.
Wow.
I got 2 of these, honey, for $0.25 apiece.
I'm going to mute you for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello? No echo. What the hell?
Oh, who was the hero?
So whoever just suggested mute my mom, that was the winner. I'm not sure why. I mean, unmute her. Hello, Mom?
I'm here.
It's weird. It's your end.
It's my end. Well, what should I plug in my microphone back in?
Why is your mic not plugged in?
Because you told me to put on my headphones.
You can do both.
All right. You want me to do both? All right. I'll
Yes.
set it
All right.
back in.
I'm turning this one off.
All right. Hold on. Okay. My microphone is in. Are you there? Did we lose them all together? Oh, what a day, everybody. So sorry, gang. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Keep on talking, of course. I'm going to go to this.
Hello?
Okay, I'm here. I can hear you. I just don't see you. There you go. Okay.
What's going on?
How are you?
All right. The echo is coming from you.
Okay. Well, I don't know what
Hang
else
on.
to
I'm
do.
muting for a sec. Hello? Yep. That is so weird. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to ride Mom's mute button so we can have a conversation. So that's what we're going to have to do. All right, cool. Well, at least we figured it out. So, all right. So we'll finish your haul. I'll put you back on, and then I'll be quiet.
All right. I showed you the Aquanet. Jason, I need your input on this. I bought this. Can you see it, Jace? It's Lady Luck, downtown Las Vegas, casino hotel. And I bought 4 of these. And they're in gorgeous condition. And I paid $0.25 apiece for them, so they were $1 for all 4. But I think I can get some good money. I saw some up for sale from the MGM Grand, and they were asking for a set of 8. They were asking $40, and the MGM is still there, but Lady Luck is gone, isn't it, Jason?
Okay, what did you just do? I always say it not to do.
I don't know what.
You told me what they're asking. What are the sold ones?
Oh, I know. None that sold. None, and there were no Lady Lucks at all. But in the MGM Grand, that was for sale. That was it. That's the only thing I saw. But, for $1 investment for 4 of them, and they're awfully nice. Dad wants me to put them up for $34.95, according to his research.
Okay, I've muted you. So don't talk. Yeah, Lady Luck closed down a long time ago. It's called the Downtown Grand now. So the good thing is it's been gone for a long time. Like it just closed after we moved here 12 years ago. And those kind of glasses are kind of a dime a dozen around town, but because it is a closed place, yeah, I kind of agree with Dad. So maybe even bump it up to $39.99 and shoot for $35.
That sounds good. All right. Did you get a chance to see the haul I was showing, honey, or not really? Not really. Okay. Well, when you get a chance, go back and look through it. Then the last thing I'm going to finish with on the haul, I think that's everything else here. Oh, I found this Fisher Price phone. It's not the earlier ones, it's a little bit later, but it was only a quarter, and so I still think we can sell it for between 10 and 15 bucks. Okay, so, but this one is not from when you kids were little. This is more recent, probably more 90s. I'm saying on this one. Okay. All right, now if I can get over to them, since I have my headphones in, I might have to unplug them. Hold on. Be there in a minute. Okay. All right. So as we were about to leave this blizzardy day of the snowstorm, and we hadn't gone to the garage, and your dad says, I'm not going out there. I'm freezing. So I said, well, I'm going to take a peek. So he followed me. And as I go back into the garage, of course, I see the wooden water skis. And I want to tell you guys, they were filthy dirty. They've probably been sitting there forever and a day. There, sorry about that. And so I ended up getting 3 pairs of water skis. Oh, darn it. Okay. So the ones that are going to bring me the most money are going to be these. And these are all wooden, guys. So they are older. Okay. Oh, sorry, everybody. If you can see the brand name there. Okay. And this pair is in pretty good condition. The other ones, they painted over. They painted over this. So I'm not sure if I will get any money for the painted over ones or not. I haven't done.
Unplug your headphones. Unplug your headphones.
The other ones.
Can't hear me.
Hold on, let me see if I can get those out here.
Hang my head.
Okay. The other ones are, looks like it says Continental Custom Championship. They're a little more beat, but still will probably bring some good money. And the good thing about it is if they don't sell, I know a yard here that usually has a bunch of old water skis out in their backyard. So, you know, I do
Unplug your
decorate
headphones.
a lot.
Unplug your headphones.
I am.
Unplug them. Oh my God, so noisy.
Sorry. Yeah, I hate those things.
All right, is the echo gone?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, it's gone. Thank God.
Oh, what happened?
Sheesh. I don't know. I think it's all year in. We'll have to work on this later. Thank you, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so anyways, for the 3 pairs of water skis that we were not going to go into the garage, they cost me $5 for 3 pair. So that, you know I'll sell the brown ones close to around $100. The other ones I'm not too sure because they're not as in great a shape. But for $5, and Dad just laughed. I said, "You see, you always have to look, hon. You never know what we're going to find." And he was glad that I pushed him to go into the garage. So that's my haul. Is Nadine?
All right,
Jason, is Nadine?
No, listen. 2 quick questions. Because people were tuning in late. They want to know what time span was all this haul from, and crap, what was the other one? So this is all from this week, right?
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is the 2-week haul that you're saying.
And everyone was enjoying it.
Okay.
And there's one other question. Crap. Sorry, if I didn't answer your question, please type it again. It's been one of them days. It's been one of them days.
Sorry about that.
All right, let's get back to what we were talking about. Are you done with your haul?
Yes, I am. That's
all right.
Okay.
So real quick, let's get back to where we were. I was showing you how to do a 50% off sale. And if you see right down here, it says select listings individually. You click on that. Oh, and then of course it asks me to sign in.
That's because you're out of it for a while.
Okay. So as you can see, I have 716 items total in my store, and all I have to do is click on the ones I want to be 50% off, just like that.
Or Jason, you can do it the other way too. You can click the top button, and they all fill in, and you just go down and eliminate what you want.
Hey, jumping ahead, Sally. Relax a minute.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, it's my turn to talk, Ma. Let me talk.
Look how good I am.
All right. So, for instance, if I want to skip these jeans, I just don't click on them. And I click and I click. And then when you get to the bottom, instead of clicking continue, you move to the next page. So it will save the ones you clicked on page 1. And now we'll go to page 2. And then, yes, as Mom said, you can click the top little cube here, and that will select them all. So the easiest way to do it, if you don't want to select just a few, is per page, click that one so everything is selected, and then just remove the click from the ones you don't want to do 50% off.
I found that quicker and easier, for me to use, doing it that way.
Yeah. So that's how you select individually. If you've never done it that way, you can go through your whole store that way. You can also get super nerdy and do it by keyword. So let's say you want to do just your jeans, and for whatever reason, you didn't have your jeans in a category in your store, because we could have done categories on the outside. We can type jeans right here, and it will search the 47 pair jeans I have, and then I can just click. So you can do it that way too. So there is many, many ways to get to the items you want to put on sale. Of course, you have nothing super new or rare that you don't want 50% off. Do it this way. If you're just like, hell, screw it, I'm doing everything 50% off, then just do your all your fixed price listings, and it's really quick. Whew. All right. Exhausted. Now, let me show you the results of my 50% off sale. Now, I did not make as much as Mom, but I did sell quite a bit. And what the weird thing I was finding out was I was selling stuff that had been in my store forever. So here, these men's used sandals were in my store since August 22nd of 2015. Right
oh, my.
And then I sold this Mighty Ducks shirt in my 50% off sale. That was in my store from January 20th of 2016. So exactly about a year.
Huh?
This Woodstock shirt has been in my store since October 7th of 2015. I actually bought it with Nadine in New York City. Billy Ray's Neighborhood Dive sat around forever. Been in my store since June 22nd. I sold it at 50% off. And then you saw this Merlin one on Thrifty Business with Jay and A the other night. That was in my store since July 24th, 2016. Now, you ready for it, Seal? Here's 2 items from Thrift Hunters. This was in my store from September 5th, 2014. I will happily take 50% off. Go. Get out.
Now, that's what I mean. I mean, anything that was, I had some 2-year-old stuff that went, and I said, goodbye. I mean, I was thrilled to death to take anything, because I don't know about you guys, but, I do have garage sales every year usually. And when I do have my garage sales, most of my t-shirts would sell for 50 cents. That's what you can get at a garage sale, 50 cents to $1, not much more. So, anything above $1, I was thrilled to death.
And then here's another one, September 10th, 2014. Now, we had a great question in the chat from Beard and Picker. Do you, when you do 50% off sales, do you adjust the price or leave as is? I leave as is, and that is why I select the one. I deselect the ones I don't want to be on sale, which is very few. I buy tiki mugs new, retail, and then I sell them for 2 and 3 times retail. So if I throw them on sale 50% off, I'm just spinning my wheels. So there's no point I'm putting them 50% off. But everything else, all my used clothes, CDs, everything, like just move some stuff, get it gone.
Because Jason,
and open up new space.
Mom noticed that in our post in the thrifting board that one individual had taken the time to go in and raise all their prices, and then do the 50%.
Yeah,
I think that's a waste of time personally. I mean, just get rid of it, guys. If it's old, just move it out. That's my opinion. I don't. That seems like a lot of extra work to me, and I could take that time and be listing new stuff as opposed to be fooling with that old stuff. So, that's just my suggestion.
All right. So since we're way out of whack, let's do our.
Well, wait.
What?
Mom has started another 50% off sale that I wanted to talk about.
All right. Go.
Yeah. I started this on February 8th, guys. So last week, I'm 4 days into the sale. I've noticed not as good. I think that week after the holiday was one of the reasons I did so well. I have sold 23 items so far, and my take on the money has only been around $300. So not a lot, but it's still moving, and it is older merchandise. You know what I noticed too, Jace?
that the t-shirts sell when they're cheap. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I seem to move more. My t-shirt sales were terrible, just non-existent practically. And I noticed that when they went on sale like this, I was moving quite a few. So
All right, now can I move on?
yeah, my sale will end the 15th, and I'll let you guys know how that went.
Cool.
Okay.
So we do a Mama's Boy segment every week where I show you an older picture of me, usually with hair, usually as a cute little child. And I said, hey, Ma, you got anything for Valentine's Day? So she went and dug. She did not find a specific Valentine's picture, but here's a picture of me at, what do you think, 3 or 4? Where am I?
Yes,
Oh, look how cute. Look how cute. Let me move it up here a little bit.
God, look at Mom's hair. Oh, my goodness.
Look at your hair, Ma. Look at that coat you got going. Look at the plaid. This is at my grandparents' farm just down the street from where we lived.
Yeah, look
And,
at all. Oh, my
so
goodness.
although not Valentine's Day, Mom did find the card I made for her when I was 10 years old. So here is the card I made for Mom. World's greatest mom. Roses are red, violets are blue. I can't find anybody sweeter than you. Love, Jason.
When I found that, I said, that's it. I got it. Eureka. Here it is.
Can you believe my mom still has some of the cards from when I was 10?
Oh.
I'm 46 now.
I know. Mom saved a lot from all you kids when you were little. I got a lot of stuff there, honey, for sure.
Oh, I see some awes in the chat.
Aw.
All right, so we're a little out of whack. So let me do a little housekeeping, then we'll end on Mom's scores of the week. So,
Sounds good.
and by the way, thank you everyone who stuck with us, who followed the link, and thanks for who figured out that Mom was making me have the double feedback.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
All right, we got it worked out. So you guys are all part of the show normally, and you're really part of it today since you helped me figure it out. So
Good.
that was a crazy day.
I know. But it started out good.
But everyone said you did great. So you did a great haul. So thanks for keeping the show going.
All right, good.
All right. So I got 3 things coming up this week. And for those of you who are in the Secret Beach, tomorrow is Typhoon Lorna, 3 p.m. on the East Coast, noon on the West Coast. The Secret Beach is my subscription private Facebook group where we dive a lot deeper into subjects. So, Mom, you better tune in tomorrow because Lauren is going to teach us all about Twitter. She's going to hold our hand from start to getting your followers and your tweets out. So that is for
I need to learn that. I do.
the Secret Beach members. Now, for everyone, and a special day is the next episode of Thrifty Business with J&A. A good friend of Mom and mine, Robin Hyatt, has a booth in an antique mall near where my mom lives. And she's, matter of fact,
we were just there.
Yeah, and she's in the same antique mall with Pudgy Picker, a friend and a former guest on Thrifty Business. So we're going to talk to Robin about what it takes to have an antique booth, a booth in an antique mall, what kind of money you can make. Is it worth it? I'm going to guess the answer is yes because she's been in them for like 20 years. So she must be doing just fine. So that is Wednesday night right here on my YouTube channel, if it starts. And that is 9 p.m. East, 6 p.m. West. Now that ties in to Thursday. I'm doing a free webinar. And you go to www.ecomclasses.com to sign up. And I'm going to be sharing with you how to sell. You got to get up from your desk and go out into the real world sometimes. So let's sell real things to real people in the real world. Now, Mom did it this weekend. So Mom's going to be part of the presentation on Thursday. Her and Dad went out and sold T-shirts to young cheerleaders, young little whippersnappers. And that's where I got my skills to set up a booth and make maximum money because of what my mom and dad taught me. And when you sign up for the free webinar, you also get 25 tools every thrifter needs. And one of the tools you probably don't have, and you won't understand why, is why does a bald man have a hairdryer at the ready? You need a hairdryer at your desk. So just sign up for the free webinar. You get the list of 25 free tools and why you need them. So make sure that you do that and sign up. And then from there, if you want to join the Secret Beach, that leads you into the Secret Beach. You don't have to. The webinar is free. There's no cost at all. It's Thursday night, 5 o'clock in the East Coast. 8 o'clock in the East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. So tune in. I'm going to give you tips, tricks, and how-tos to set up a booth. Like I said, I'm going to show you how Mom sets up her booth, how to advertise. That's what I really conquered this time. I advertised so well. I think at the last event I sold that, I would guess at least a fifth, if not a quarter of the people who showed up because they saw my advertisement.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
point.
everybody came to my booth was like, oh my God, I saw your commercial. It was so funny. It was so awesome. So we're talking about how to drive people to your booth when you're at a flea market, community sale, specialty sale, or even antique mall. So that's what we're going to talk about on Thursday.
Mom wants to do better advertising because I'm planning on having a huge garage sale this spring, and I definitely want to be able to promote it more that way, Jason, that Mom has never done before. So looking forward to that. Also, as I'm thinking back, it had to be in your blood that you have ended up where you have ended up with thrifting, because Mom has been doing this since I was a young girl. I mean, I started with garage sales before you were born, and right on up since. I mean, we have done the flea markets, the garage sales, the cheerleading competition sales. It's just something that I guess our family was meant to do.
Yeah, and let me tell you, there is a skill to it that I learned from Mom and Dad, and where people falter. And I'm actually, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to an antique mall where I know there's some booths that are constantly messy, and it makes it hard to shop. And I am shocked that the neighbors of these vendors have never said, clean your shit up, because just dumping stuff on the ground in a pile, you ain't going to get it sold. All the stuff I took to the sale a couple weeks ago in LA, between that and what I've done after that, I'm almost sold out. And that never happens. So if you can sell out, you're doing it right. And I'm doing it right. So I want to share that with you guys. So that'll be cool. And hey, I saw Margaret just tuned in. Margaret, I'll tell you later, but thanks to you, I didn't give up on this show. I'll explain it all later, but you're my savior today, Margaret. Thank you very much. Yes, you did, Margaret. Unbeknownst to you, you saved the day. So sign up, www.ecomclasses.com, and join us on Thursday. Oh, and you will see a fun picture, because when Mom was digging pictures, she found a picture of her, my dad, and my grandfather Otto at a garage sale before I was born. So they were selling there, and it looked good back then. They had a nice setup, and that's continued on through that. So
yeah, I laughed when I saw that. I'm so glad I ran across it. He needs this for this show.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where John Lawson helps me do my classes and my webinars and stuff. And I said, hey, I want to do this. And he said, are you sure? Because not everyone is going to want to sell at a flea market or antique booth. I go, yeah, but most of us have had a garage sale. And even the things I'm going to teach you, you can take those tips and put them in your garage sale. But even if not, maybe you'll see this webinar and go, oh, I should probably go do a flea market or something, because you can move a lot of stuff. You can move a lot of old stuff. You can make new connections. All that works out, and I'm going to talk about all of that on Thursday.
Yeah, and that's Mom's goal too. Is I want to take all the old stuff I've got here that's been here for 2 years. Some I think is 3, and put in a sale and get rid of it.
But the key component, like I'm going to teach you some stuff probably on Thursday that most of you can be like, well, duh, of course. But the use of social media this past time is what took it to a whole new level. A level that I wasn't even expecting, and people said things to me that I was shocked that they got from what I did. So that's going to be the main thing: how to use social media to really push and advertise for yourself. And you're all part of my group and this YouTube channel, and so you already have these connections. If you're in the thrifting board, you have a connection to 23,000 people, and then they of course have connections. Oh, why is the echo back?
I didn't do it
for a sec, Ma. All right, so they all have connections, so you can keep pushing it out. And so the good thing for all you guys watching right now is you have found a family that'll help push it out. So, and then I got your back. So you want to do a video and advertise for your flea market, for your antique mall, I will be more than happy to push it out and help you. But tune in Thursday, get signed up, get your spot. And I always forget to tell this: if you can't tune in live because you got kids, job, whatever, you got a concert, that's cool. Just get signed up, because that same link will let you watch after the fact. The only bonus to tuning in live is I will answer your questions who tune in live right there during the show. So, all right. This has been a crazy show.
Yeah.
All right. Echoes back in full force.
All right, well,
All right, Ma, I muted you for a sec, so we can't hear you. I'm going to bring up your scores, and then you can tell us about your scores, and then we'll get the hell out of here so I can go take pictures of ugly looking booths in antique malls.
Okay.
All right, I'm not going to talk. But here we go.
Okay, so let me see what you're showing. Okay, wait, let me get this up on my screen. Okay, I showed this about just about 2 weeks ago. I think I showed it as one of our hauls, and this was a man's vintage manicure set that we bought for $1. And as you can see, we took a 20. Dad, he jumped on it. He was glad to get $20. I would have kind of, countered, but Dad didn't want to. He said, "No, take the 20." So we took the 20. But for $1 investment, that was good. Okay. Go ahead, Jason, next, if you hear me, honey. Again, guys, definitely always be on the lookout for TV trays. We have sold every set we have bought. And these 4 that I have set, one of them, and I showed them in my pictures, had some broken chips on the edge. Dad kind of filed them down smoothly so, that they wouldn't, hurt anybody. But we ended up selling those 4. We took the best offer of $75, and I paid $7.50 for the entire set. So be on the lookout for TV trays. These were plastic. There's also the metal ones. They both bring good money. So definitely don't pass them up. Those are plastic. Mm-hmm. Fiberglass. I should say fiberglass. Yeah. Japanese kimono. Let's see, what did I pay for this? $2, everybody. It was an old time label, and it was just a beauty. And I took the offer of $24. I thought that was a really nice offer. So for $2 investment, I had $24 on a Japanese kimono. And I found that was a saver's find, Jason. I remember when I got that, honey. So that was that. Again, I found these when I was in Alabama, and for some reason, someone must have dumped off a bunch of Lily skirts because I paid $2 for that skirt. They don't price theirs high down there. That was a nice feature too, and it'd been in the store for a while, so $20 offer I thought was a good offer. So I took that for my $2 investment on that one. Okay, on this Alfred Shaheen, everybody remember this name? I know Jason has talked about it. He's one of the early pioneers of shirts, and I took the offer on this one. What, honey?
Of Hawaiian shirts.
Hawaiian shirts, right. What did I say? Did I not say?
Shirts.
Oh, Hawaiian shirt. I'm sorry. Yes. And I bought 2 of these out in a little resort town called Geneva on the Lake here in this little antique shop, and she had both of them for $15 each. Of course, I was panicking. I was so excited to see my first ones ever. And the first one I bought and sold immediately for $125. And this one had just stayed in the store and just wasn't really moving. And, took the offer of the $62.50 for $15 investment, still a good return. So on those two shirts, I almost did $200. So that was nice for $30. But remember that name, everybody. Write that one down. Another Buyer's Carolers, still continuing to sell. This was the little drummer boy. Got a nice offer of the $50, and went ahead and took that. I'm pricing my Buyer's Carolers higher because I know they're going to make offers to me, everybody. So I'm going up higher. So I'm kind of getting what I want on my Buyer's Carolers. So just to give everybody an idea, price them a little higher as you do your research. I just sold it. I showed this not too long ago in the hall, and I just sold the backdrop of the toy store backdrop, and a nice offer on that one, $50. Again, I knew they were selling for around 50 or 60, and priced it up higher and got what I wanted. In fact, I sent Jason a picture of when I got it for Christmas as a present, probably.
Oops, sorry, I muted you for a second because okay, here let me pop Mom on the screen now, and then Mom. Who knows how many years ago? Ta-da! And my little brother.
Yeah, that's his little brother in the background. So that's when I actually got it. I'm sorry if it was one of you children. I'm sorry, but Mom's cleaning out. You know that. Okay, then you just made a post, Jason. If DVDs were selling, well, mine sold. It wasn't a huge amount of money. And see, what did I pay for that? I paid $2 for that, and ended up taking the offer of $17.01, and so that was a little box set of Route 66, still new in the box, complete through season. So that sold for me.
And this is a buyer's caroler door. This is the Williamsburg doorway, guys. You'll know that because of the spray of the pineapple and the apples up above. That's how they decorate in Williamsburg. So definitely, if you should find this one, put Williamsburg in your title because that's what sold this. And even though it has a little bit of damage, on the apples because they're old and worn, but I had that up for 70, and got the $55 return on that one. That door is very heavy, so I had to ship that FedEx Smart Post, everybody, because it's very, very heavy. It weighs 8 pounds.
Yeah, I muted you for a sec. Aaron Austin wants to know, how are you shipping the buyer's carolers? They don't come with an original box and are fragile. I have about 50 to list and more.
Okay. We are using the shoebox, everybody. I wrap them in 3 sheets of bubble wrap and, make them so it's nice and protected and put them in the shoebox and off they go. I'm putting down, if it's a single caroler on shipping expense, I put $7.99. And if it's an adult caroler or an adult with an accent piece, $12.99. So that's what I'm putting down on my shipping expenses on carolers. Any other questions on carolers, Jace? Whoops. Looks like he had to disappear there real quick. Let's see, what else can I tell you about the carolers? Basically it has been the shoe boxes. So that's what I've been using right along. In fact, we're out totally. I just, my husband that keeps up to date with our shipping supply says, hey, we're out of those boxes. Great. So.
All right, mute you for a sec. Okay, when she says shoebox, she means priority mail. This is called the shoebox. It's a little more narrow, and the cardboard isn't that thick, so it's something not real fragile like glass, and it's tall. I use this box a lot too.
The triangle boxes, is there a special name for them? Okay,
Coaster,
yeah,
Coaster, I think.
we have used those for shipping as well.
How'd you ship the toy? Toy store background?
Frankenbox. Dad had to make one to fit it. He just took a bunch of cardboard, just shaped it around the box and sent them out that way. The door came in its own box, so we had that box to work with and then cover it and then ship it as well. The girl that has the 50 carolers, if she needs any help, tell her to please contact me. I will be glad to help her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I muted you. So yeah, Aaron, contact her. Like, start a post in the Thrifty board, and that way others can learn too. So instead of just doing it direct with Mom, say, hey, put up a picture of your 50 carolers and go, how do I ship these suckers? And Mom will be happy to help you, as will anybody. All right, we've made it to the end of the show. It wasn't even too late. Don't talk, Ma. You're muted. You're talking to yourself. I see. I'll come back to you. Don't worry. But yes, thank you everyone who stuck with us today. This was crazy. I'm sorry it all happened, but hey, we got a lot of good content out. You just had to weave through some other crap. Sorry about that. All right, Mom wants to say something. Hang on, Ma.
Yeah, I didn't give these scores to Jason because they were on the sale thing, but I did sell quite a bit more yarn. Those of you know who I made that haul of all those skeins of yarn back a while ago. And I think I sold a bunch of 9, a bunch of 15, and a bunch of 3 at half price. They didn't lowball me on those, but they were at half price. But I only paid like 33 cents per grouping, because it was $5 for the whole bag of all of those. So I am selling more yarn. So just want to let everybody know that.
All right, I'm going to mute you. All right, you're muted, and everyone wants to see the shirt one more time. My shirt says, I'm the proud son of a freaking awesome mom, and yes, she bought me this shirt. So thanks for the shirt, Mom. Thanks for everyone who tuned in, who stuck with us. I love all you guys. That was a crazy show. I know there was good content in there, but thank you very much for sticking with us. I'll see you all Wednesday for Thrifty Business with J&A, and make sure you get signed up for the webinar on Thursday. We're going to have a good time, as always, on our nighttime shows, especially have a cocktail. Join us, won't you? All right, I'm going to try and do this. For selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks for watching.
Where the heck are we going?
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.